redesign what you want your ideal life to be. About 60 days ago, 90 days ago, I just started typing out, like, what do I want my ideal life to be? Because what I know is this: wherever your focus goes, your energy flows. That's just the way it works. Whatever you're focused on every single day, that's where your energy is going to take you. So you want to make sure that you're focusing on things that matter, that get you towards your goal. So here's some of the areas when I wrote down my ideal life on what I wanted to focus on. Like, what kind of life, where do I even want to live in my life? Like, I don't want to live in the US. I want to live in the Dominican Republic. That's why I go there all the time now. Like, what kind of passive income streams do I need to have coming in to afford whatever my monthly goal is how much money I want to make? What kind of long-term health care is out there? I mean, I'm 56 years old, guys. I'm not getting any younger. I don't want my kids to have to take care of me. I have to make enough money, even though I'm completely healthy, to make sure long-term care is in place for when I get into my 80s and 90s and hopefully in 100s, right? And then spiritual, that's different for all of us. You know, like, what do you want to do spiritually? Like, how do you want that to be in your life? That's got to be a big part of, you know, our lives, the spiritual piece. Whatever God you believe in, I don't care what God you believe in. I don't care what you believe in. But whatever that spiritual thing is for you, you want to make sure that you are clear, crystal clear on what that is. And then travel, like, you got to travel. Like, travel is, I mean, I have an MBA in business. I've never used it. I just have it. I don't know even why I got it, but I have it because I guess I'm just an overachiever. But travel is more important to me than going to college, because I've learned so many things just traveling this world a few times and meeting so many interesting people that I could be in a PhD program. Like, all the stuff I'm teaching you right now, I learned in Zurich, Switzerland, right, with Dario Laterra when I was completely bankrupt. And fun, whatever your fun is for you, you need to know what that is, because what we tend to do is we just, as realtors and business people and salespeople and just people in general, we just like the horses at the horse rate that have they have that guide on their face. I don't even know what it's called, but they just looking at what the ground was right in front of them. And sometimes we have to take a step back in our business, and this is the perfect time to do it. This is the perfect time to do it. October, November, December, where you can pause on what you've been doing, because this is what I know. Only 34% of people in the US set goals. Only 6% achieve the outcomes. So that means 94%, 94 to 95% of the people that you meet, they're not achieving their outcomes, guys. They're not. And why is that? That's what you have to ask yourself. Why don't I achieve my goals year after year after year? I mean, you know, some of us can't achieve our goals week after week, just 1 week. You know, my son is, you know, he's 18, and 1 week he says, well, Dad, I'm gonna be a vegan this week, and he makes it about 48 hours, right? Because I'm not a vegan. I have no idea of being a vegan. I think it's great if you can do that, but I like meat, so I'm gonna eat meat. And so what we want to do is figure this out, like, write this down, like, make this an exercise. Like, your life is the most important thing that you have. Like, you guys are mothers and fathers and aunties and uncles and sisters and brothers and all the things that you are. But the most important thing you are is your own self. And if you go through this earth from cradle to grave and you don't live your ideal life, shame on you. Like, shame on you. It's your fault. You don't. Your kids may need extra money for this, that, and the third, but you know what? They'll be okay. What you got to do is design your ideal life, right? And then the last thing it says is, what are the 5 income streams that can I generate income from? Because you have to have 5 income streams, guys. We've been hearing this for decades. Like, if you ever heard this before, give me a thumbs up. I want to make sure your heart is beating, right? You ever heard this before? Everybody needs 5 income streams. There's no way around it. You got to have 5 income streams. If you don't have 5 income streams, you have a high probability of ending up being a person that is going to have a serious financial problem in years to come. So what could be, these are just some ideas. My list, I mean, I looked on my list, I have 12 income streams, but 5 income streams, here's just some ideas of what an average person maybe could do. maybe get some multifamily rental income. You guys know Jill on my team. We have a builder down in South Georgia. He's building fourplexes and sixplexes with $255,000. They're already fully rented. The rent is $3,100 a month. Your mortgage payment is $1,600 a month. You're making $1,500 a month. What if you had two of them? Then you have $3,000 a month coming in passive income for the rest of your life. Okay, that's easily doable. Some people say, well, what does it take to buy an investment property? Right now, I'm telling you about the what. The what. We're talking about the what. And then your financial investments, right? Everybody knows here that you should be taking 10% of what you make and investing it in mutual funds. Like we all know that. It's no secret.